Hello, hello. There we go. Testing one, two, three. Oh, the gremlins have been rampant today, and before we choose violence with Lola. Hey Ty, how are you going? How you doing? How you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just saw. I had to test that and see if our about was working. Um, I just saw the trailer for The Mandalorian 3 that's coming out next year, and I'm super, super excited. And also today, so I'm like catching up on all social media and everything, I guess. Um, I saw who they chose as Ezra in the new Ahsoka series coming out, which means that Thrawn might be in it, and I have so many questions. Like, is Ezra going to eat the cookies and go to the dark side with Thrawn, or is he going to get Thrawn to I don't know, take the sugar and come over to the light side? I don't know. Oh my gosh, so many questions, but I'll be excited to see Ahsoka again too. But I think they chose good, and I'm excited to see more Mandalorian. So yeah, so we'll start off on a good note before we choose violence with Lola, who looks sweet and innocent in her little outfit here. Oh, I'm doing much better than I was Monday, but I actually did have a good time streaming what Pride had wrought with my Inquisition um, Paragon, I guess you could say. So, hey Eldon. Yes, yes. Start today off on a good note. Yes, yes, watch it, Ty, watch it. I'm so excited. Hello, hello, Eldon. Happy Saturday, everyone. I just took a Benadryl, so I may be sniffling a lot today. It's just fair warning on this stream. So let's check our journal. So we have. Oh my gosh, we're choosing violence today. We're doing the Merrill thing. Oh no. Yeah, we're doing Merrill. Yikes. We chose to, yeah, this is not going to be good, but here we go. So we have Merrill. Oh, who else would be just, wow. I know, I know. I think Benadryl more it makes me goofy because I totally forgot to take my I do have a actual allergy medication, but I don't know why did I take a Benadryl? See, I have not been thinking clearly like since last night. It's just been like, oh, Benadryl makes me goofy, so be on the lookout for goofiness. Oh my gosh. Any suggestions? We're going to the Dalish and we'll probably really make them mad. So, um, yeah. Who do we have that actually likes us? I think Isabella does. It affects your brother differently too. Yeah, I think my son must have thought I was nuts last night at the D&D thing because I went up to him and I hugged him and I'm like, "It's my son." It's like, did I embarrass you yet? Yes, Mermando and Bo-Katan. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so excited to see all the Mandalorians. And oh, yeah. I don't even care about Baby Yoda. Well, I care about Baby Yoda. Of course, we care about Baby Yoda, but I'm like super excited to see the whole Mandalorian like actually getting into the story and the backstory. Aveline and we have definitely Merrill, obviously. They all got their fancy smanchy stuff on. I don't know, do we... Anders is already a rival. So... Okay, let's make a rival of Sebastian. He's got a pretty cool bow in his bow, so we're gonna do this. Maybe we'll like find one of the herbalist tasks. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see how. Oh wait, that didn't work. Okay, Merrill is heading towards rival. But, I mean, if we, like, destroy everything, she might like us, so I don't know. Aveline's getting there. I guess Sebastian's getting there, too, so... We're getting close to having everyone, except our own sister, which she's not with the party anymore anyway. Not like us. So... Oh my goodness. So, I also started a... I actually finished...
Oh no, I'm going to die!
Oh, thank you. That scared me. So I finished up... I actually finished the playthrough. So I played what Pride had brought. And then, like, later that night, I went ahead and finished Inquisition. Because I was like, oh, I want to get through this.
City guardsman.
So I want to start up another playthrough. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should I guess we should probably listen to their banter. I don't know. I really kind of liked playing Inquisition on my chemo recovery day. So I don't know if we might switch to something like that during those times instead of Stream Raiders. We shall see, because I mean the vote for Inquisition over Stream Raiders was super high. Like just do main story parts or whatnot. She still runs like super quick. What is this? Precision? Oh, that's right.
Keeper, you returned to us, darling. Have you reconsidered this path at last?
No, she hasn't. Alright, let me make sure this is down a little bit, because I want to fight. Okay, we're gonna say no, she hasn't.
She came to ask you for something.
Yes. Keeper, I need the Arulenholm, the ancient carving blade that Master Island keeps.
I see. You wish to rebuild the Alluvian.
You don't have to approve of it. I'm invoking Via Sulavanen. I'll do whatever task you wish.
Well, I'm glad to know I can still disapprove. It is your right. I will give you a service to perform if you insist.
What did Merrill invoke?
Our history belongs to all Dalish, child. So our clan's most cherished relics can be claimed by everyone. Any Dalish can perform a service for the clan and gain ownership of such an item. For a time. That is what Merrill has invoked. Even if she has chosen to live apart, she is still one of the people.
What exactly is this thing we're asking for?
It is an ancient carving tool, used by our wood shapers, passed down for countless generations. Our clan has carried it since before the fall of the Dales. It is as old as Arlathan itself.
What's this service?
Avar Terror has taken the lives of 3 of our hunters. It lairs in a cavern in the mountainside. Seek it out, slay it. No one else must fall to its anger. Do this for us, and I will give you the Arulenholm. May the Dread Wolf never catch your scent.
Okay, so now I don't remember what we need to do to make the Dalish mad. Sorry, I need to turn off this. I need to turn off my fan.
If I get the illuvium to work, I wonder where it will show me.
Okay, so where do we need to go? Oh, down there and around. Okay, so there is a... This is where all the
cave must be near
spooters
camp.
are.
The keeper would just warn the hunters away otherwise.
I went down before and killed a bunch of spiders. I think we got all of the loot. This will be interesting because I do not remember. I do not remember. I'm gonna keep saving what I have to do to anger the Dalish, but I'm sure we'll get there. Oops. Already the game has scared me. Oh, there's some up there. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Merrill, can you help me? What does she have? She doesn't have any healing stuff? Oh, this could be bad. Okay, Eveline, we got this.
Not today, Hawk.
Okay, this is why I'm not a fan of playing a melee character with a weapon like this, weapon and shield, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Where's the injury kit? Do I not have... Do I not have an injury kit? Oh, I do. These spiders scared me so bad. And I jumped. Anything over here? I guess I really don't need a whole lot of loot, but because I've got like really nice weapons anyway. Another save? Yeah, I will probably be a super saver on this one. Very super saving. Oh wait, options? No, I want save. I suppose this is that great big weird creature, I think. I'm always admiring her armor because I just love the back of it.
Why did this happen? Oh, Harshal, I am so sorry. I'll tell Iniria for you.
But are you really sorry? I can't go this way. Hey, Steeler! Hello! Hey, I think I'm gonna make a trip in, like next week after I get paid to check out the, There I go again! Why do I keep getting scared? to check out the Crumble in Omaha. I'm kind of excited. Oh, I hope you're doing well today. And have all of you had your pumpkin spice? That's what I'm asking, because I know I got mine. Jumpy today. I don't know why. I'm blaming the Benadryl. Oh my gosh, so many. How are there so many? Sebastian, what are you doing? Take a drink. Can't you, like, do this? Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's get Biffy out here. And I have poison. Why do I not do poison? Oh. Thanks for reminding. I always forget about Biffy, and I hate that I forget about him, but wait, is that a... No, we went that... I don't know, let me check. Okay, we went down that way. Excuse me. Hello. There we go. So I'm curious, I mean, if, what y'all think I should do with my, glitter dust? Ooh, see, I just got distracted by shiny things. What I should make my elf in Inquisition. I'll probably put a pole up, maybe, but I almost want her to be a mage. But I don't know. I miss playing a mage. I play rogue a lot.
Jandan, tread carefully, Lethaline.
Oh shoot, I wanted to save.
I know you're there. Show yourself.
Hello?
Elven mage.
Praise Andraste.
I think
I'm in the
Rift Mage
Creators.
is what I like to play a
thought I'd
lot
never
when
get
I
out.
play a mage.
Merrill,
Anethera, Paul. Are you hurt?
stay back. What do you want from me?
Paul, what's wrong? I'm here to help.
Stay back! Don't touch me!
Be still. You'll attract the Varteral's attention.
No! Keep away from me, monster! Creators, help me! Someone, please!
Paul, no! We have to catch him, hurry!
I don't remember this. Okay, I can save now. Thank the maker. Knight Enchanter is usually what I have Vivian. Shoot, Vivian's a Knight Enchanter, right? So I always thought that was pretty awesome. Rift Mage is like the Jedi powers, right? Okay. Oh, speaking of, I was watching Unicorn Scotch today, and we were talking about Halloween stuff, but I got my necklace. So I've got my wig, my necklace, my shirts, and my hats for my mixed Alice in Wonderland outfit. So I am pretty excited about that. We're going to be playing Alice the Madness Returns in October. Okay, I'm gonna save again. I know I just saved, but this makes me nervous. So we got the Scary Scarecrow, Freddy Krueger face paint, and Alice the Madness.
Hold on, Paul. We're coming.
This thing is so scary. Yes, Eldon, that is amazing. You finished the Jaws of Hakon with your Elf Inquisitor. Nice. Well, I guess the Inquisitor that I played last Monday, I do need to play the Soulless DLC, which I cannot think of it, but I should probably play that one at some point. Okay, this thing. Now I'm really missing Anders. Come on, Biffy. Ooh, Trespasser. Yes, thank you. Hey, 42Ps. Hey, Unity. Hello. Yeah, I need to do Trespasser with her. Hey, Michelle. I'm in the middle of some calibrations, yeah. Oh, spooters. Eh. Go away, spooters.
Now you fall! I'll deal with it. Ha! Go down!
Okay. This makes... Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness, I need a drink. Okay. Dang! Come on, Biffy. Oh, Aveline. Oh my goodness. I remember this thing kind of being problematic. And Merrill. Jeez. Oh, okay. And take one of these.
Sorry, I can't.
Alright, Sebastian, what are you doing? Okay, stamina drought. Okay. He was using daggers. Okay, alright.
Paul? Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can get him to the Keeper. She can heal almost anything.
He's dead. There's nothing a healer can do now.
Why did you run? You shouldn't have run.
What did you do to scare this man to death?
Creators. I don't know.
Paul brought this on himself. He was a coward.
Low.
He wasn't. You, of all people, should understand the courage it takes to leave the world you know behind. Paul wasn't like the others. He was city-born, worldly. He ran away from the Denerim and found us. I thought if anyone would understand, he would. Something is very wrong. I want to see the Keeper.
Something is very wrong. Okay, gotta get our loot. Look at all that gold. Okay.
Oh no! I'm going to die!
I am really jumpy today. I am super jumpy today. Holy buckets of jumpy. Okay, let's see. Wait. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Oh my god. What the heck? I didn't know you could do that. I hit V. So if you hit V, it gets rid of everything. So I suppose if you want to do like a screenshot or something. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I could have gotten some really good screenshots. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going back up. What's there here? Nothing? Nothing.
Paul, what was he thinking?
How many times have I played this and I did not know about that? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh man, the dead are everywhere. Wow, you didn't know that either? Okay, so I don't feel too much like I don't know anything. You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing, Miss B. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, all these photos I've been taking and I've been having to crop them because I wanted to get rid of this stuff. What the heck? Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
I've never heard the clan. They had no reason to be afraid.
Okay. Jeez.
That's enough. Go down.
Oh, well then. Hello. I love how he was just sitting there. What the heck? Where'd he go? Oh. Oh, there's like two of us dead. I am not paying attention. dead. Merrill, are you gonna, like, just kick butt and be done with all of this?
Hawk, if you see any paths in the bay, and stay down.
Dang! So, I was not paying attention. Obviously. Oh my
They had
goodness.
no reason to be afraid of me.
All right,
None of
hold
this
on.
makes any sense.
I definitely was not paying attention. Okay. Oh, and we can level up. We leveled up. So, let's add a little bit more health. So we got cunning to 30. Stamina. Okay. Alright, what can I do here? What do I want? I don't want speed. I don't want power. More power. Bursting arrow. Pinning shot would be lovely. Okay. Oh no wait, no wait. What am I doing? I'm not an archer. Stop. Oh my gosh. What's here? So my girl in Inquisition is an archer. That's why I was like, oh, let's go for this. I don't really do a whole lot of assassin stuff. Sure strikes. Evasive maneuvers. Let's do that one. Alright, Aveline. Let's give you a little bit more stamina and dexterity. Turn the blade. I've been waiting for that one for her. Okay, save. Alright, try this again. Gosh, I need more stamina so bad. What do we have in our inventory now for this? Oh. 15 defense. What do you have, Merrill? Oh, never mind. This might be better for Aveline, actually. Hey, no more. Hello, hello.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
Oh my gosh. I swear I just saw you. It's good to see you again. Okay, so let's try this again. Where did he go? Did he go up here? Okay, I need to keep an eye on everyone. Okay, now I need to take a drink. Oh my goodness! Merrill, no! Merrill, you need to take a drink, please. What the heck? Go after him. Sebastian? What is this? Take a drink too. Okay.
One less against us.
Whoa. Whoa. Aveline, what are you doing? You're just standing there letting him get... I don't know what's going on.
You go to the reinforced one.
Oh, Sebastian's down. Let's get our dog back. Can we? Oh my gosh, Merrill, what do you got? What do you got for me? How about you run up with everyone else? These. Excuse me, pardon me. I need to get you guys a little stamina. Jeez, Nelly. These guys are rough. Seriously. These guys are tough. Okay, take a drink. Alright. What is this? Holy buckets of stuff. Wow. That is nuts. Oh my goodness. I'm saving. Whoa. That was actually pretty rough. Actually it's normal. Aveline agrees with that. Ha! Oh, and also, I need to make sure that I got all of the loot. Next weekend. Hello, Art. Hi. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to all of you. I started the stream because I was so excited because I just saw the Mando 3 trailer and I was like, it seriously made my day. I was so excited. Alright, let's do Merrill. I hope you're doing well. Alright, what are we doing for her? Let's give her a little bit more dexterity. And mana. Yeah. She doesn't heal. Okay, what is all this stuff? Walking Bomb, Spirit Mastery, Death Siphon, Death Siphon. Oh, Sebastian. He's got such little health. No wonder he was dying the whole time. Somebody told me to bring an archer. That's why he's in my party. It totally wasn't Eldon. No. He wouldn't do that to me. Righteous Chain. Okay. So on, for those that don't know me, for those on Saturday, I'm going through all of the Dragon Age games and their DLCs, and there are them on YouTube if you miss them. But and on Sundays, we're finishing up Stray, and then after Stray, there will be a Try Not to Laugh challenge. Bohunkus, is that how you say it? Bohunkus? I kind of like that. After we finish Stray, we'll do our community challenge, Try Not to Laugh challenge. And actually, that'll be during, so next weekend is, I'm going to start the Children's Cancer Research Fund fundraiser, and the Hive has a certain amount of money to donate, so that'll be awesome. So we will be getting closer to our yearly goal, so that'll be nice. But it will be the link for the donations will be up for a week, so we have next weekend and the weekend after. Or Bo for short. Boo or Bo. I don't like but you know, streamers always butcher people's names, so I don't like to, but it happens. Okay, we gotta save. So we're going to take off the Dalish clan. So this is not going to be pretty. And it seems like it's really rough, really tough when you do it. I should have ordered more potions.
You're incredibly talented, Merrill. I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
Okay, I really don't need that because I don't
You're
have...
stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. What?
What are they talking about? Being stupid. What is this experimental drought? Whoever consumes this elixir gains great mastery over the body's potential. I don't think I've ever used that. Well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I get distracted easily.
The Varterol is dead.
Masaranas. I'll breathe easier knowing that we will lose no more people to it.
We found these.
I'll return them to their families.
We lost Paul. In the cave, he fled at the sight of me. Straight into the Varterol.
Many of the clan fear you will bring back the corruption. Or worse, from the mirror.
And where did they get that idea?
I am their keeper, Dale. It was my duty to warn them. It's still not too late for you to return to us. Reconsider. There's no need for you to live alone.
Must we go over this again? You'll never accept what I'm doing.
The Alluvion is a trap. It cost us Tamlin. It led you to blood magic. Will you let it twist you further from who you really are?
And who am I? We've done as you asked. Honor our bargain. Give me the Arulin home.
Hawk. Because Merrill won't listen, I give this heirloom of my clan to you for safekeeping. Please, don't let her do this.
Oh, we're letting her do this. But...
Thank the creators. I thought maybe she'd go back on her word.
Okay.
Is it worth restoring this mirror if it turns your clan against you?
You know what it's like to lose everything, Hawk. Not just our land and freedom, but history, stories, language, magic, rituals. Even our gods are gone. It is a sacrifice, but if the mirror restores even one fragment of the past, it's worth it.
What did the Keeper mean? The mirror led you to blood magic.
The shard I picked up was corrupted. I couldn't cleanse it without help. The Keeper refused. She said that it belonged to another time and should be left there. So I found a spirit. It gave me the power to purify the mirror through blood magic.
I've never heard of blood magic purifying anything.
There's nothing inherently evil about blood magic. It's magic, like any other. The power that contaminated the mirror was too strong to be driven out by normal means. If I had piles of lyrium lying about, I could have used that, but I didn't. I used what I had.
Okay, we're giving her the horn.
Take the knife and let's get out of here.
Or the knife.
Thank you. I knew you would understand. Let's be away from here. The others are giving me the evil eye.
We got icky friendship, but we got rivalry with Sebastian and Aveline, so... hey, do you have any health potions? I wanna buy them off of you before we cause violence. Buy all of these. Got plenty of money. Alright. I'm just gonna sell all of these. I don't need them. I might hold on to that just in case. It is about fashion age, so you know.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Mad rival Merrill. We've been pretty not nice to her. So yeah, so she's getting close to rival. Aveline's almost there. Sebastian, we just got him, so it might take a little bit, but we'll get him there. Anders is our romance, and he is definitely our rival. So we're in a rival romance with Anders. That's what I should have put in my about. I should have put rival romance. Oh my gosh. Actually, while I'm thinking that, because you know, professional streamer here. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, so far, our Lola from Origins, she was a noble dwarf, and that was the first time I ever played a noble dwarf. She romanced Zevran, Alistair and Nora got married, and we said bye-bye to Loghain. So, and we're siding with the Templars. She's a renegade rogue, and you know that. But I do,
curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Curse your sudden, yep, but inevitable betrayal. Thank you so much for using your Prime for your sub. I appreciate it. The last game you played, you didn't give it. Okay, I already read that. You just watched the season 3. Yes, yes, and Bo-Katan, isn't it? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, when I just got on, I think I was talking to Ty, and I was telling Ty that, I saw the actor that they chose for Ezra, and I was like really excited about that. And, which means we might see some Thrawn action, and I have a lot of questions. Did Ezra take the dark side cookies? Oh, let's go home. Or did he bring Thrawn over to the light side? We shall see. It'll be interesting because they kind of left that open.
I hope all is well. Another message came while you were away.
Why,
It's
thank
on your
you.
desk.
Hello, Biffy. Biffy's not going to talk to us. Okay, so we runes. Messer Hawk, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do with Kieran, but it's what he wants. He is grateful that you defended him before Sir Cullen. Thank you from both of us. Red. Okay. Also, I need to check it to see if this works anyway. Those are some of the mods that I'm using in this game. So she looks all innocent, but she's just renegade. All right, what more do we have to do? So let's go talk to Merrill. All right, I'm gonna put up a poll, and y'all can choose who we're taking next. So we got Anders. We took Sebastian last time. We obviously have Merrill because we're gonna go talk to her. Evelyn, Varric, typey type. Yeah, we'll do Isabel and Fenris. We'll just do it for a minute. I kind of want to see what Anders says about this. Okay, right as I'm saying that, we have an Anders vote. We have a Fenris. He's got a pretty cool looking sword there. Oh, and oh, 2 for Fenris. Nice. Oh, sorry, I have to answer this. Okay. Going to brunch with a friend tomorrow. I'm just making sure we... Oh, okay, so... Wow, you all want Fenris!
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Whoa! Battle Pants, hello! Okay, and it's a tie between Anders and Varric. I kind of want to take Anders, so we'll do that. Hey, Battle Pants! How was your vacation? Are you still on your vacation? I kind of lose track of time. Okay, that's Night Terrors. Offered and lost. Merrill's in Lowtown, so we'll go talk to her there. I love seeing the pictures and the food pictures. Oh, okay. Alright.
Do Dalish honestly
Actually,
not recognize the difference between demons and...
I need some more potions. Oh, a life orb? Really? This potion temporarily transforms the users into an vowed hunter of evil? Ooh, I might have to try that.
Official spirits.
We've never thought of the Fade as the home of our gods.
I don't
It
think
is
I've ever
another
tried that.
realm,
And
other
I need to
people's
level them
home,
up.
No different or more foreign than, say, Ozama.
But have you never studied the types of demons? They break down very clearly into different sins.
Spirits differ from each other. Just as you and Hawk and Isabella are all human.
Let's go to Scythe.
More or
Scythe,
less.
however you say it. Okay, I should probably save. And level them up. Okay, Fenris. Wow, your stamina stinks. Okay. Yeah. Magic resistance. That. Wow. No. Give him some dexterity. That was horrid. Okay, do that. Might. Test your might. Mortal Kombat. Okay, give him a little bit more critical or mana. Okay, that just cracked me up. I know you meant to say lurk, but that just totally cracked me up. I love that. Okay, we're going to Merrill's house. Right? Right. She is... No, we're going to our house. Okay, hold on. After playing Inquisition the other day, having Hawk run so fast, I'm just like, what? I guess we'll talk to you.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenrir already, but he refuses to see me. But I know he's chafing at the Circle's ways that keep the demons from him.
Imagine that.
And now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fenrir went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
He can't be woken up?
Sir Thrask tells me he lies like the dead. He barely breathes.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marithari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help. But it requires someone Fenrir trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
Fenrir does not like us, but apparently he trusts us.
I did some work for you. That doesn't make me your boy's best friend.
You may not think so, but I believe Fenrir does. Sir Thrask told me that Fenrir speaks of you with great respect. The Keeper says Fenrir's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let elves shape the Fade. The only way to reach him is through his dreams.
How would such a magic work?
I do like going into the Fade in this mission.
I only know
this
the Keeper
quest.
said it was a power greatly feared by the Tevinter Magisters.
I'm not afraid of demons.
Marithari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fenrir back. His childhood things here will help anchor him. Are you willing to submit to her magic to save my son?
What does the ritual entail?
The Keeper can explain it better than I. Her ritual will send you into the Fade. Once there, I imagine you face down the demons until Fenrir regains control of himself. You will be unable to return from the Fade until he does.
I would not see the demons acquire a new source of power.
I know his power makes him dangerous, but please, it's not Fenrir's fault. Be gentle with him.
The Fade is a place for mages, not for people like you and I.
The Keeper will delve into the ancient magics to protect this half-breed. She wouldn't do so for me.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
I'll come back later.
I've got a few things to finish first.
Yes, I suggest you settle your affairs. Once you are in the Fade, the only way to emerge is with my son.
I love how she's like, settle your affairs. Like, you're gonna die. Okay, so we're gonna encourage Merrill to finish the mirror. Because that's what the Dalish don't want her to do. Or maybe she's finished it.
Hawk, I could never have faced the Keeper myself. I never imagined a human would help me restore Dalish history. No one ever understood. Not the Keeper, not my clan. Just you.
Considering how they've treated you, I'd say they're not worth all your trouble.
I can't give up on them. They need me, even if they don't know it. You're the first real friend I've ever had. Masaranis.
Ah, she called me a friend. We're not supposed to be friends. Okay, is that it? Oh, I wonder if the like whole fight the Dalish thing is the next chapter. But I think this was part of it. So
hello.
Envy, hey, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I still have your Twitch shout out up, but I'm just gonna keep it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it does? Okay, hold on a second. Let me switch that over. I thought I switched it. I did not. Let me fix that. Okay, so if you refresh, it'll say Dragon Age 2 now. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, now we're on Dragon Age 2. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I did Inquisition on Monday. Yeah, I'm quick like that. I'm already there. That would have been real quick. We've gotten through a lot of stuff right then and there. Okay, we have a choice. Do we do the Night Terrors or Family Matter? So the Family Matter is Varric confronting his brother about the Red Lyrium. The Night Terrors are going into the Fade. Man. Yeah, sorry about that. I hope you weren't expecting DII. Sorry, my nose is going crazy. Or actually, we could keep going with Prime Suspect. Yeah, me too. Oh, decisions. We might want to clean these two up. But maybe we'll clean up the companion. Where are we at? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to this. And we'll take the party that y'all decided on, and then...
Why was your friend made tranquil?
Emmerich, you've been bothering the captain.
I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Merrill, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
If you know he's guilty, do something about it.
Ah, and here we get to the crux of the matter. I cannot lay a finger on Dupuis. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either. Women are dying out there, and no one's doing anything.
Oh no, Aveline's not with us. I could just hear her saying something about it.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
You're seeing connections where none exist.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
No one else believes you, why should I?
Because you saw the sack of bones. You found Ninette's hand. You can't tell me there's nothing to this. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again.
We should help him. No one else will.
I'm not making any promises.
I'll take whatever help I can get. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Nothing is ever that simple. Okay, so...
People talk about the Circle like it's a prison. It's no different in...
I must have picked up something for him. Here you go.
Perhaps allow more of the blood to drain.
Boy, my girl has like little health compared to everyone else. Well, Merrill has tiny, but I need to up my health. Alright, nighttime. Prime suspect. We're gonna go break into a building because Lola chose violence tonight.
If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
Why, thank you, Fenris. Did you guys see something? Oh, there they are. Invisible sister. Okay. Thank you for the health potion.
I'll cover you.
Thanks for the XP and the potions. I bought all those potions and now I'm getting a bunch from all of them. Okay, let's save. Oh my goodness gracious. Are you coming? Hello. Alright, there's gonna be more. I knew it. Hang on. Let me just knock you out.
Now you fall! Let's finish this! Go down!
Fenris is kicking some booty. I'm glad y'all had me take him. Poor guy, I rarely use him. Oh wait, are we good? He was kicking some serious butt.
Frankly, I prefer the refugees.
Oh, our dog. Why do I always forget? So many. I'll wait until they get closer. Okay. Nah. Jeez. They're just falling from the ceiling. There's so many. There's no shortage of enemies in this game, that's for sure. Okay. What is over here? Out of curiosity. No, wait. Where's that going? Oh, that's Bartran's estate. Okay. We don't want to go there yet. But I love how Varric tells the tale of it. It's pretty funny. Alright, here we go. Another mansion for me to get lost in. Anders and Fenris are a good pair to have around.
Like we're in the right place.
You think? Yeah, I'm glad you all picked this combo, because I really like the Anders and Fenris dealio going on here. Is this open? No. Must check all doors. Yes. I don't need a whole lot of loot, but I like looking for loot. Alright, I am not finished looking in this area. Okay, that's there. Okay, I guess I'm done. I know there's something on a table somewhere, like a note. Haha. A reply from Starkhaven. This is in regards to your inquiry into missing mages. I would like to remind you that the duty of seeking out missing mages, if there were any to begin with, would fall to the Templars of Starkhaven, not minor noblemen from Kirkwall. I would also like to take this opportunity to remind you that the Circle of Magi as a whole does not welcome casual inquiries about mages and its care.
What does Starkhaven's Circle have to do with this?
Oh, yeah. Why? That's funny because I'm like, yeah, why am I not holding down tab? I mean, I obviously don't remember everything.
I think these have been used in blood magic.
You would know, Merrill. You would know. Okay, let's not go up yet. Oh, I guess we're going up. And then there's a table over here with something on it. Monsieur Dupuis, please accept my humble apologies for recent events. The Templar Emmerich has been reprimanded for his wrongful accusations and for arousing suspicions within the city guard that led to the raid on your estate. I will see that he is restrained in the future. Knight Commander Meredith.
Clever. He stopped Emmerich from investigating by getting Meredith on his side.
Okay, that's... Oh no, I wanted... Okay, never mind.
Help me! Please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
Do you take me for a fool?
No, I didn't mean... I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
If I hear anything I don't like, you're dead.
Wow.
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry.
That's more than a bit creepy, you know?
Besides, they probably wouldn't even hear me out.
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
It did seem like Emmerich was jumping to conclusions.
He's dedicated. I'll give him that.
Oh. Okay, normally I'm like, you can go. I don't believe you.
You're lying. And I don't like liars.
No. I've worked too hard. It can't end like this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I guess we're fighting. I usually don't fight him. I usually let him go. Oops.
Get back! Now you fall! How about you?
So that happened. Alrighty then. You missing anything? No. Okay, so I thought this door over here was the one that started the cutscene, but apparently not. Yeah, that's my normal thing too, Envy. But Lola Joel's violence today, apparently.
Women's clothing. Perhaps they were taken off the murdered women.
Those clothes are so fine. They must be very valuable.
Okay. Pretty sure we got everything in here. Interesting. Can you get through that, Anders? Shoot it. Okay, so are we just like okay. Okay. Yeah, I usually help him too, so... Yeah. Oh, okay, so he's still alive. I thought we killed him in that room. Okay. Do this. Whoa, Fenris, take a drink. Oh, he can't. I have nothing for him. Okay, so that goes to show you how much I've used Fenris. Okay, and that's why I have you all picking stuff for me, so we can have it this way. Alright. Take a drink. I didn't even notice there was a desire demon in here. Okay, so we're still following him. Okay, so you can't go down that way. I was just curious. Oh, Biffy! Hello? Bring out the dog. Oh, Fenris, what the heck? Anders? Thank you. And that's why I love Anders. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Why are you not healing people? Oh no, not her. Where is she? Oh, there. Oh, I'm just dead, apparently. Alright. Fenris, do not die. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Run away! Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we have the mages. Alright, we're good. How are you doing, Merrill? I'm good. Okay. So we're gonna have the city guard come after us now? Oh my gosh. Wait. How do I get out of here? Okay, this is where he was. Jeez, Manelli. I'm going backwards. Okay, through here. Here we go. And down the stairs. Alright, we're good. Now watch us run into the city guard. Tell Emmerich at the gallows that Gaston is dead. But we totally didn't kill him. It wasn't us. I'm not as jumpy as I was at the beginning of the stream. The beginning of the stream, I was just super jumpy. Okay. Daytime gallows. I do like, in this game, how you can just change whether it's night or day. I thought that was pretty cool.
You've never come to the alienage, Fenris.
Aren't you Hawk?
Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
There was no such arrangement.
But you sent him a message. I still have it with me.
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, sure. It says it's from me, but it's totally a misunderstanding. Hey, let's go talk to Cullen. Wait, where is he? Hi. Hey, Cully Wooly. And then we're gonna get reprimanded because we have 2 mages with us. They'll be like, why are we talking to him?
Hawk, the new scion of the Amel family. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I hear that elf blood boy you brought in isn't doing so well, though. Poor lad's near on his deathbed.
Your Sir Ulrich was working on a plan to turn all mages tranquil.
I will not ask how you came by the personal effects of a man recently murdered within our own walls.
One me.
It's true there has been some discussion of the idea, but as you can see, it has gone no further than that.
You expect us to believe that?
Believe what you like, mage. The harrowing has served us well enough for centuries. It will be up to mages themselves whether they push us to more stringent measures.
It sounds like you support this.
The Tranquil Ritual was created as a mercy so that mages need not be killed out of hand for a threat they might pose.
Might.
There is an argument to be made for applying it more widely.
Are you going to listen to this? He's no better than Sir Ulrich.
Do you think it's easy to contain a mage who truly wants to deal with demons? We have done our best. But many mages have made it clear they view the ritual as no better than death. They want no controls on them at all.
Is there anything I can help the Templars with?
Oh, you're kind to offer, but after what happened with Tirani 3 years ago, the Knight Commander has closed ranks. Our own men undergo weekly questioning, and she's eliminated all work with outsiders. It's hard to keep recruitment up enough to maintain our numbers.
Everyone seems concerned about the Qunari. What's the Templar stance?
They are heathens. They will stop at nothing less than the eradication of the Chantry. But we can't know the immediate goals of the Qunari in Kirkwall. Should it come to open conflict, we are the largest army in the city. We will be the ones to lead its defense.
Okay, we already asked them this. Wait, it's the same papers, right?
Your Sir Ulrich was working on a plan
Skip.
to turn all...
Skip.
But it will be up to mages themselves whether they push us to more
I want to
stringent
meet Meredith.
measures.
I keep hearing about the Knight Commander. When do I get to meet her?
I'm afraid she's become more reclusive since you came to Kirkwall, Hawk. These last 3 years especially, she's been very suspicious of outside influences. I almost wonder if something happened.
Maybe Red Lyrium? Okay, this guy we blackmailed.
She doesn't think I can handle it.
Oh wait, who is this? Oh yeah, Caress. I think this is the guy that had the daughter, and we kind of blackmailed him into giving us money so we wouldn't tell anyone about his daughter, because we are renegade like that. Okay, so we have to go help Sir, what's his name? I just want to make sure there's stuff I don't really... Wow. Quite a few things we don't need. I need to check all that stuff. Rock armor potion. Dude, okay. Give me all your health. Give me all your lovin'. Okay, I'll take all those. Take all your stamina. And your injury kit. Elf through this curative punch heals both temporary and lasting wounds. Gotcha. This long drink of vitality and energy rejuvenates even the most flagging body. Gotcha. And we still have like 54 gold. Sell all junk. Alright.
Welcome back to Souls, my friend.
Just making sure I am well stocked. Okay. I want master runes. Okay. Should probably save. And find Emmerich in the alley just outside of Lowtown. Gotcha. Don't die. Holy buckets. Leave my dog alone. Whoa. Do not mess with Lola's dog. Holy cow. You do not. Do not mess with. Okay. I'm sorry. That was just so cool. I'm not sorry. Why am I saying I'm sorry?
That was exciting. Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone? Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're good. Oh, does it do it during... Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, you know, we're playing Lola. Let's be a little blunt. He's dead.
I killed Gascard. Then who sent the creature? Whoever did this is a dangerous apostate that Meredith will want found. I will see to it personally. Thank you for your help in this matter. If you learn anything more, please come to me.
Yeah, we just admitted to a murder. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, there's more here. Man, these shades have quite a bit of money in them. Wait, is that... He's dead? Does he normally die? I don't remember him normally dying. Oh, hey, Gygar. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is that? Hold on 1 second.
Let's go.
Oh, no, we're not gonna listen to that. I want to see this real quick. When players skip an NPC's dialogue. Of course, I have all these ads. Hello, adventurer. Welcome to the town of Honeywood. Welcome to the Honeywood. Hello, adventurer. Welcome to the town of Honeywood. Okay, okay. I love these. These are so funny. The castle is skip. The monsters skip. Here's a sword, skip. Thank you, hero, skip. Oh, that's That's good. Oh my gosh. I like that. Okay, okay. Distractions. That was fun though. Okay. I was just making sure there was no loot over here. Okay, how do we get out of here? This way. Okay. I don't know, I swear that he was... Let's see. That's okay, it's Lola. She's full of death and destruction, so... The one true pantaloons? That must be something I... Okay, let's go here real quick. I think that's the end of that for this chapter. I think. Hold on. Let me save here. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna really bug me. But that's okay, I'll look it up later. Journal. Okay, so, yeah. Alright. Talk to Varric. So we got a bunch of Varric here. We got Night Terrors. Night Terrors might take a little while. These are the DLCs. No side quests. Let's go to the Hangman. Ad blocker helps block YouTube ads. Used to help block Twitch ads about 6 years. Yeah, it doesn't help with Twitch ads anymore. I found that out. I swear I had ad blocker, but I mean everything got rebuilt on my computer. I thought we were close to the Hangman. What are we doing? Oh my gosh.
Are you happy?
Beg your pardon? It's not a good feeling, you know.
What?
Being an abomination. I just got a taste of your future.
I'm not that foolish. Our relationship is, strictly platonic.
It's like you're trapped in your own body, seeing out your eyes, while someone else moves you like a puppet. And you're trying to scream, to move a single muscle, but there's no escape. Until you look down at the...
Oh, geez, Anders, gosh. Okay, so normally I have him in Robes of the Pretender. And they look really good on him.
Blood on your hands.
Stop it! You're scaring me.
That's the point.
And I really like them on him, except for like in the where you choose the screen, they kind of go crazy. I'm gonna put these back on him. There we go. He's now a pirate. Okay, hi Varric.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
Don't make me break your heart again, Hawk. You know we'd never work out. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. You and, what's his name? That mage. Seem to be getting pretty close. So, what's going on, Hawk?
My personal life had better not wind up in one of your stories.
Hawk, if I were going to invent stories about your personal life, they would probably involve the Grand Cleric. I know you don't listen to a damned thing I say, but you might want to be careful. Maybe, just maybe, getting involved with the possessed mage might be dangerous. There, I've said my piece.
I love hearing the rivalry responses because I'm never their rival. So this is fun and different. Oh my gosh. Drop it.
We're done talking about this.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
You've been nursing that empty mouth.
20 rivalry. Holy buckets of rivalry. Wow. Okay, so since we're dealing with Varric, how about we go deal with his brother? I want to take Aveline with me. We'll wait. Hang on. I'll let y'all decide. Oh my gosh. Okay, so who are we gonna take? Anders, Isabella, Aveline. Let's see. Merrill. Who do I not have? Anders, Isabella. Oh, Fenris. Okay. Anders is my healer, so y'all better vote for him. Oh, there goes an Anders. Oh my gosh. Because Lola chose violence today. He needs to heal her a lot. Actually, our sister was she was good at healing too. Bethany. Oh, we got an Anders and Aveline so far. So far. We're gonna go deal with Varric's brother. I still haven't gotten a screenshot. I need to do that. Figure out when to do. Alright, Anders and Aveline it is. And okay. Wait, let me look at your. Alright, you definitely need some willpower there, buddy. Oh, yeah. Could use some stealth there. Okay, so Anders is all the way to rival. All the way to rival. So he is our rival romance. Oh, we're getting there with Varric. And Aveline, we're getting there too. We did do the matchmaking, and that was kind of funny with the rivalry. Oh, I'm not on my girl. Okay, so we're gonna do Family Matter. And that's here. Night. Okay. I think next weekend we'll probably do look, Night Terrors. We'll definitely do that one, and I'll let you all choose who I'm taking. I personally would like to take Anders and Varric and probably Fenris, just because of their what they say and stuff, how they react. But I shall leave it all up to you. And we do our fundraiser. We'll have our fundraiser. I'll have everything up. I haven't decided yet, but for incentives, we'll have the Bedazzle, where I put the little diamonds on my face, Bean Boozle, Shakespearean insult. We might have some when we reach, I think for a milestone, one of the milestones, we might have some baby in high school Miss B pictures. Maybe? I don't know. So we'll see. You might be. I know that there's like a picture of me when I worked at the theater and we had bow ties and a hat and striped shirts. Yeah. So that might be a thing. I'm looking for different stuff to do for the fundraiser for incentives and milestones. But I kind of like everything that I had, like, so far. In the very last stream, I'll see about doing maybe a cosplay. Close enough to October, right? Maybe we'll do some Stardew, because I think well, I don't know. I usually plan better for these things, but I've been kind of out of it. Alright, so let's do this.
Your information was wrong.
I don't get it. My sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago. This looks like it's been empty for months.
Even if he was here a week ago, there's no one here now.
Well, this is still the best chance we've got to find my brother. Let's go in.
Oh boy. I love this part.
So that's how you greet your brother, is it, Bartrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
Oh my gosh, I don't know any of Varric's stuff. Wow. Okay, let me familiarize, and he doesn't... Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. Wow. Hold on a second, Varric. Okay, so he can have venom and poison. Alright, that works. Alright, so he has the hell of arrows. I forgot how easily they go down. Okay. Oh, get the side doors. Haha, you missed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Varric is your favorite? Nice. Okay, so hell of arrows. Nug humping bastard. Okay, so we're alright. We're alright.
I'll take you all. I'm coming for you, you nug-humping bastard!
Okay, get this guy.
I'm coming for you, you nug-humping bastard!
Oh my gosh, you totally blew apart. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice melee there, Varric. Ah, I appreciate you. Okay. What does this do? Ooh.
Oh, Varric, please forgive me, my brother. I was just jealous of you. How could I ever compete with you for Mother's love?
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart. What?
Why lie now about this? What have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine. You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory details.
Man. Oh, that was good. I love that. Oh, I don't think I've done their... Okay, tactics. Have I done... Okay, ranged. Ranged. Tank. Okay, I guess we're alright.
These corpses aren't even stiff yet.
Yikes! Dang, Bianca's got some kick.
Brother, do to these men. They
Holy
were
cow.
completely out of their heads.
I'm thinking the one that's labeled door. Camera, angle. Jeez, Netley. That threw me off.
Watch your step.
Jeez, okay. Oh. What the heck did I just do? Why did I jump backwards? There! Oh my gosh, finally. Come on, Biffy, get him. Oh, there's quite a few. Okay, we're doing good. I love how he compliments Bianca. Eveline totally had that. We're good.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
No, I
like the looks of it.
come in here, guys. Oh! Whoa! It's either poison or I don't know what the heck is going on. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we're in poison, or what are we doing here? I'm dead. I totally forgot about this. Wow, Anders, can you help me? No, Anders. Okay, I'm just gonna let everyone die. Dun, dun, dun. My bad. I ran straight into the poison and then ran into the other room. So that was my fault. Oh, all the way back here? Oh, what happened to my serial saving?
These corpses aren't even stiff yet.
That stinks. Whoa, this took us all the way back. Holy
What did my brother
buckets.
do to these men? They were completely out of their heads.
Okay, I'm gonna save like every 10 seconds. No. Wow. I know, right? That was kind of crazy right there. Hey, boys. Going after you. I have poison right here and I'm not even using it, along with my dog. What am I doing? What is this madness? Save. Oh my goodness, Nikki! Hey! Wow. Naughty or nice beans? Okay. Alright, so for those that don't know, I have a channel point redemption where we can do naughty or nice beans. So, Nikki, it's good to see you. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so on this one you can boop, boop. Oh gosh. Can I, okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and choose one because there's like two here. Okay. I think this one is like dead fish or like strawberry banana smoothie. So this should be fun. Oh my gosh. Always good to see you. Okay, here we go. That was dead fish. Oh. And then it gets stuck in between your teeth. So like one of the milestones, my eyes are watering. Oh my gosh, for the fundraiser, one of the milestones is for a shot glass of Bean Boozled. And it's like the nastiest thing because you're like eating it and then you get a good bean and then you get a nasty one. To be fair, all of the fish you have eaten have been dead. Oh, true that. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I finally, if y'all haven't noticed, if you watched me before, I'm always wearing glasses. I finally got contacts again. So, yeah, I gotta get this out of my tooth. Hold on a second. It's like stuck there and it's so gross. Okay, got it. Ah. Yikes. Okay, that was disgusting. I don't think I've gotten a dead fish one in a while. Wait. No! Wait! Trap. Okay. I disarmed it. We're good. Is there another trap? I mean, you're just a bad bean. Okay, let's get some poison on our... Yeah. Fire and poison and Biffy. Okay. Y'all need to just chill. Oh, it didn't work! Oh my gosh, it didn't get any of them! Oh my gosh! What? Is there a trap there? Okay. Okay, y'all need to stay in this room. Okay? Okay, Aveline, where are you? Go over here, will you? Alright, and... let's see what we've got here. I love how she killed him right like through the wood. Okay, y'all hold on to your potatoes, and we're gonna go in here. Oh, no. Well, I guess we're fine. I'm stuck behind a door. Okay. I'm saving. Holy buckets. Okay. Alright, I need them to pause in here because I need to get rid of a... Okay, y'all are paused. You're not following me. Do not follow. No, I said do not follow. Oh no, wait, that's... okay. Hold position. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, hold position. Because I think there's a trap. No?
Watch where you step.
Are you freaking kidding me? I totally missed it. And why are you guys following me? I told you to hold. Y'all are silly. Anders, get your booty over here. Unpause space. Okay, so then we're all over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm very offended that didn't work. Alright, Varric, take a health potion. And then one of these. And now we'll do this. Hang on, Varric. We got this. Anders, what are you doing? He's like in the middle of the fray. What the heck? Alright, and let's get a little fire going. Lola, you need to take a drink. Drink. Thank you. Evelyn, how are you? I just don't want to die again. Freedom! Okay, you all hold. Hold. No, hold. Come here. Okay. Where is the trap? Oh, there isn't one in here. Okay, never mind. Come and get him, boys. This was not where I thought it would. Okay. I thought this was like heading out into the stair area where I did not want them to go.
Bertrand, what have you done?
Now she's warning me of a trap. Like, way to go, Lola. You noticed the trap. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, this goes into there. Now, y'all hold. Hold position.
Watch your step.
I'm gonna get rid of this. Is there another one? No? Okay. Come on in. Strategies. What are you doing, Anders? I'm gonna go after these guys. Oh wait, there's more. How did that not stun them? That's just lame. Very disappointing. I don't know where they're at anymore. Are they able to move freely or not? I just don't know. Holy buckets of bad guys. Okay, I'm gonna go where my friends are. Hello? Okay, they're coming. Alright. We got this? Anders, where are you? Wow, you can't drink that? Okay, so... Okay, that's for one person. Adeline does not know how to drink her potions. Okay, these guys just aren't stunned by her powder. It's just not strong enough, I guess. Save. I remember this one being pretty problematic when I first did it. I don't know how many times I had to go through it. Learning process, I guess. Alright. Here we go.
Varric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand's steward. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother. That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium. Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive.
Oh.
He says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and his singing.
On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
I haven't seen anyone alive in here except for guards. What happened to the rest of the staff?
I don't know what Bartrand did to them. By the ancestors, the sounds coming from his study. They're dead by now. I hope.
What do you mean you hope they're dead?
Just whoever, whatever you find in that room. Varric, give them a merciful death.
I'll find Bartrand and put an end to this.
Thank you.
Varric's
Maybe
gonna
there's
hate
no
us
one
after
left alive in
this.
there, but
We'll
if
be
there
full on
is,
rivalry.
grant them a quick end. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days. And those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawk. Let's finish this.
Oh boy. Okay, there's a chest in here. Oh, did that say fancy poison? Might have. Okay. So we're kind of killing off his brother because we're renegade. But I'm going after the loot first. Wait. Did not realize there were a bunch of dudes out here. I don't know why I keep trying that, because it does not work on them. Hey, Anders, how about some fire? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get these guys first. I probably need to strengthen that, so the next time she levels up, that's what I'll have to do. How are you doing there, Anders? Oh, he did drink that already. Okay. How about a little crushing prison? And then... Where? No? Lola needs to get away for a sec. Almost able to take a drink. So hang on 1 second. There we go. I will destroy you.
How about you?
Oh my gosh, that camera angle.
Shouldn't have sold the idol of that woman. It was a mistake. A mistake.
Bartrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bartrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
I don't think Anders can do anything, so we're gonna go ahead and ask anyway, though.
This doesn't feel natural.
Okay.
If he wasn't a dwarf, I'd think a demon did this. His mind has been poisoned by something powerful. That's all I can do. It won't last, I'm sorry.
Oh, a dex increase? Thank you.
I'm here.
Varric, what have I done?
Wait, we were gonna...
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Make it stop, little brother. Don't let me... Don't let House Tetris fall like this. I know.
Join us.
Ooh, hey!
Don't leave me like this. Make him stop.
Enough with the speeches. I'll get you to a healer, and you'll be fine.
Hey, unicorn scotch. Oh, perfect timing, I guess. Okay, so to increase damage for a rogue, you may want a dex increase. Alright, alright, alright. Hey! The unicorns are here.
All systems online. Everything looks solid.
Yes, yes, everything's good. It was great to catch your stream. If you all have not caught Unicorn Scotch, give him a follow. He's a great streamer, awesome person, and a lot of fun to watch. It was... Hey, Matrix! Hello, hello! Good to see you all. Yeah, we're doing Dragon Age right now. Claire, hi! Another good, awesome streamer, Jill Claire. Yeah, Unicorn Scotch, Jill Claire. Go ahead and check them out. Yay! Nice. Oh, yeah. Raid stream. So anyway, I am Misbehave 8. I love the show Firefly, Bees, and BioWare, Dragon Age, and Mass Effect and stuff like that. But I stream on the weekends if you don't know me. And since we had a raid going on, we're gonna do a nice little raid video. There's a little welcome. Yes, yes, go take care of yourself. Go get something to drink, eat, wash your cat dog, put out a fire, whatever you gotta do. Definitely take care of yourself. But welcome to the Hive, and we're gonna go do a little video and show you what you're in for. Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. Here we go. Here it is. And as you can tell, I'm a professional streamer.
Those mad leaps!
How was my dentist visit? I think I got something like right here. God, this is amazing!
Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Holy buckets of reapers. Holy buckets of clickers. Damn. Frickety frackety frogs. No. Oh my god. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. Take that, you hoarding McHorty pants, you. Shh. Shh. Indoor voice, Deacon. Indoor voice. Oh, hi. Bye. As you can tell from that video, I like to do cosplays, and this October I cannot wait. I cannot wait because I've got a mix of Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to be part Hatter, part Cheshire Cat, part Alice. So that should be fun. And I'm going to do a Freddy Krueger face paint, and a scary scarecrow, and Velma will make an appearance. So most likely for the fundraiser that we're doing next Saturday in next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday, we're starting a fundraiser for Children's Cancer Research Fund, and it'll go until the weekend after. So there will be like a whole week that people can donate, but I'll only be streaming on the weekends. So yeah, thank you for bringing your community over Unicorn Scotch, and it's great to see everyone. We were playing Dragon Age 2, and she's a renegade. So any character of mine named Lola is definitely a renegade, and she's got a rivalry going on with quite a few people. So, but Saturdays are reserved for Dragon Age right now. Tomorrow I'll be back at 2 p.m. Central Time, and I'm in the middle of the United States, and we're playing Stray. I think I'm getting close to the end of Stray. I'm not sure, because I have not really watched anyone play it, so everything is pretty much new to that, and I have cat ears to wear, so. But since we are a renegade, we're going to put him out of his misery.
He's not worth your sympathy. Kill the bastard.
Wow.
I can't do it, Hawk. I thought I could. I thought he'd be gloating, lying on a bed of gold and commissioning painters to memorialize the instant he sealed us into the deep roads. But look at him. Whatever that idol was, it did worse to him than I ever could.
Okay, so I've never done this before. That's the one thing about being like a mean renegade person, is that I'm usually middle of the road, like Paragade or closer to Paragon. So this Lola chick. Oh my goodness.
You heard Anders. He's possessed. As long as he lives, he's a threat to everyone around him.
Goodbye, brother.
Oh, Varric did it. Oh my gosh, I thought Lola would.
Come on. I don't want to look at this place anymore.
Okay, so we got a +5 from Anders. What is this? What is this icky friendship thing? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so we're a little bit more into the rivalry with Varric. Oh my goodness. That is just wow. Okay. Oh, we don't have an injury kit on. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh wait, what am I doing? You can tell what characters I use less because they don't have their kits on them. So my favored group is, oops, Anders, Aveline, and I guess whoever else you guys pick. So, man, that was... Oh, and I found out today, if you hit V... Look at that, photo mode! What the heck? I did not know that. Not until today. Oh, we should probably save too. It's been 2.5 hours. Okay, so another thing is I set the slot time for 2 hours, and of course I always go over. But I'm glad I did, because I'm glad I got to see Unicorn Scotch and got to say hi to everyone, and got to say how excited I am to see the new Mandalorian season 3 video. That was cool. And seeing who Ezra was going to be in Ahsoka, and the Thrawn mention. So I said this before early in the stream. I'm like, so did Ezra eat the dark side cookies, or did he lure Thrawn over to the right side? But anyway, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna share the love, and apologies for you only being here a really short time today, coming over from Unicorn's Scotch stream, but we'll get you on over to someone who's pretty cool, someone who I'm following. Let's see who we got. Is Rage still on? He is. Yay. There are a couple others though. Let me see here. Oh, Fez is on too, and Greenie. Oh my goodness. Oh, but Rage is playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And we were just talking about Mando. So, we are going to head over to Rage Mage's channel. And, there's a sub raid and a regular raid if you'd like to put it in the chat. If you don't feel like copying and pasting, go ahead and put Hive Raid. Okay, I wanted to make sure that he's still going. Wait. Why is it asking me to print? What the heck? Lame. Okay, hold on. Copy. There we go. Alright, so, anyway. Yeah, just streamer issues. So, if I don't see you tomorrow, I am playing Stray at 2 o'clock and 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And, well, to compare that, it's 4:30 right now. And, if I don't see you, have a great week, rest of your weekend. Stay safe, healthy, and be kind. And let's go see us a Rage Mage. He is also a DM for one of the Dungeons and Dragons that I'm playing right now. Did I do it correctly? I did it correctly. If you like what you see, show him some huge love. Rage is an awesome guy I've known for a very long time. And yeah, let's shut her down and see you later.